今回のやすこ散歩は、
こういう民宿に泊まれるというのも一つの楽しみ。下の土台がこの石の台の上に木を乗せて、こういうところもあるんだよ。そして、こういうところに来て少し癒されてみる。That is something that the old one, that the traditional, that the Japanese style. That this is some kind of the Japanese style, not the Kayabuki. That's the usual roofs of the kawarazukuri. But that now on the street, after that house is so good, all the Kayabuki and the Irimoyazukuri. The top is covered on the glass roofs. It is so difficult to changing the glass roofs. Oh yeah, this area is so much the glass roofs of the houses. Okay. Actually, I would like to explain that Irimoyazukuri. You can see that all four area covered on that glass roofs. That is the difference of the Shirakawa-go. Shirakawa-go is that maybe the two area only to make it the glass roofs Kayabuki, and that the two sides of the wall is that clearly you can see that. And that Irimoyazukuri is that making that force all the roofs is making such a kind of the Kayabuki, and that's down to the main roofs of the to make it. Okay, then one thing that's very traditional, that the top of the area that covered on the woods. This is on that to making the clean structure of the top roofs. Yeah, maybe you can see that all that the top of the roofs is that to making the wood, the tops and the covered, and maybe structural to make it. And then the timing that the kaede is that roof, the new leaves are that growing, that the red. That's such a kind of that the kaede, is two timings of the coloring. The one is that the new leaves wearing such a kind of the color, and that the last one to change the color green to the red. いや、やっぱり昔の作りで、下の土台がこの石の台の上に木を乗せて作られている。やっぱり古いスタイルですね。で、その上に、これだと下の屋根があまり見えないんですけども、本当にかやぶきだけになってますが、実際には、その奥にあるような、屋根を一回乗っけて、それに上にかやぶきを乗っけてると。いや、that Irimoyazukuri is that something to that traditional, that the main roof is that covered kawara, and that adding to the kayabuki of the four area of the grass roofs, and the tops and covering on the structure, the wood. Yep. So that directly you can see that how making of the grass roofs is. That the covering that so many using that the graphics. All that the grasses that covered lane with the snow or something that maybe that the surface that straight down to the ground. Then not go inside. This is a very that the traditional Japanese style of making the roofs. だいぶ暗くなってきました。今日は京都に来ましたから始まって、その日本の古い風景、その自然に溶け込んだ日本の生活というものを少し見ていただけたかなと思います。こうなんとなくゆったりした雰囲気の中で、これもいいな、そのガタガタした生活も大事だし、それから京都市内、洛内にいるような神社仏閣お寺たちを見て楽しむのもいいんですけども、京都府といえばこういうところもあるんだよ。そしてこういうところに来て少し癒されてみるというのもいいんではないんでしょうか。今回来て非常に感じた次第です。I'm just now finished today that tone down that everything that darkening. Today that we are started on that Kyoto City. Kyoto City is a very famous. That is a so famous shrine, the temple, that or something that maybe that you can enjoy. But that something of that the another world. Kyoto is so widely. Then maybe that so look around at everything that the nature. It's a very important. Nature is that the Japanese that the mind. Everything that the Japanese mind is that based on that the nature. That you know that the God, Japanese God, is that everywhere, that in the mountain, in the house, in the river, everywhere. Like that one that we Japanese people that based on that the nature. So that if you have a chance, please come by such a kind of that nature world, and then relaxing. No in a hurry. It's a very that slowly on your pace, not the other people's paces. You thinking, you are how feeling in the nature. Yeah, today that the final report is that nature is so important on your mind. Especially that the Japanese is that based on the nature world, the God is everything that in here. So that please come by after that famous the temple, that the shrine, that the tour. How coming on such a kind of nature area. That is my report. Thank you so much. I enjoy.